I grew up in Laie. That's my stomping grounds. North Shore, I'm a North Shore boy all the way. I love my community. Constantly always trying to work in my community. My grandmother bought me my first ukulele when I was like 3. And she taught me my first song. I've been playing music professionally for 29 years. I started getting a tumor when I was doing the local Clan Grand show. It was small, but it grew quick. 2006, they went and they cut it out of my leg. And I had to lay in bed for 6 months to heal. And it's the hardest thing I ever did in my life. I let myself get depressed, and I allowed myself to become a victim to my situation. And I started to lose focus about how powerful I am, and I let it get to me. I was like 250 back then, and I've been over 760 easily. My main problem is that I got to the point where I don't want to get up and go do stuff anymore. I was just tired. I just want to lay in bed and just give up.
I really love my husband, and my fear is that I'm going to be his caregiver and not his wife for the rest of his life. He knows that I worry not just about his health, but our financial health as well. And then there's a worry that the one time we go in is the one time he doesn't come back out.
I love playing music. I love being with my wife. I have lots of things that I want to get done that I haven't got done. I've been going to see Dr. Tabora. We tried a lot of different styles, a lot of different things. And some little bit success, and then we get problems.
I've been seeing Sam probably for about 5-6 years through the bariatric surgery program, and he was too heavy for bariatric surgery. So we've been trying to get him to lose weight and just have had spurts of weight loss, weight regain, weight loss, weight regain. And it was frustrating, I think for him, it was frustrating for me.
So much of what determines health is here. It's where you live, it's what you eat, it's how you practice your culture. That's why when I start thinking about who is the actual primary caregiver, it isn't in the medical office that we get most of our care. It's with our families and the people who we spend our lives with. So I'm partnered with Malia, who is bringing hope back to the community. She's trying to teach people how to fulfill that hole, that sadness, that loss with something that's really good and nutritious, and it's what we need.
My people are suffering. They're sick. And my mission is to heal them, even if it's one at a time. If I can just help one person who then helps another person, that's what community is all about. That's who we are as people.
My kumuhula, she reached out to Dr. Malia Smith, who has I Love Nalo. Now, Dr. Malia Smith has made it her passion to educate herself on health and wellness and well-being, and to see how it is that she can take her knowledge to help her Native Hawaiian people. And so when she and Kumule, when we locked arms, it was it. All kinds of things went nuts in our halau.
In my halau, I really want my haumana to be healthy. And through Dr. Malia Smith, that's what we're learning. It's a lifestyle change.
We live in Waimanalo, high Native Hawaiian population with high disparities such as diabetes, heart disease, cancer. And we opened I Love Nalo because we wanted to provide relevant evidence-based foods for the community. We focus on the 7 levels of health. So we look not only at the people, but the place and the community. Part of what we're doing is teaching how to grow food, how to get back to the aina, how to feed yourselves. We help them transition into a healthier lifestyle.
A lot of my students are starting to decrease their medication, and I can push my students to do more now. Instead of huffing and puffing and I hearing complaints, I can get them to do it.
In total, the halau has lost 194 pounds together as a community.
So that's what I've been doing 3 months now. I've lost over 100 pounds, and I'm slowly making my way down. And then the long-term goal is at the end of the 6 months, I want to lose another 100. I can't get enough of it. I want to keep going. I want to keep doing what I got to do. I want to change me. I want to see a better future for me and my wife.
As we were going along, Scientifically, the numbers were incredible. It was amazing. And it got us up and doing things. We were more conscious about what we were eating. We weren't craving that food. We weren't craving the salt. We weren't craving the sugars. Sam wanted to exercise. Sam went out and got a trainer. My mom's blood sugar levels went from high 220s all the way down to 91. And that was within a month and a half. In this particular program with Ha'ehuola, we have been able to maintain this lifestyle. It's a mindset that has changed us.
I Love Nalo just nailed it when it came to what's relevant to Sam. He responded, he embraced it, he follows it, he's enthusiastic about it because they framed it from a cultural perspective that was relevant to him, and because it was relevant to him, it mattered, and he followed through on it. Many physicians, when they do address lifestyle issues, do encounter a lot of frustration because it's complicated, it's behavioral, it's cultural. Physicians can't fit that into a 20-minute appointment. They can point patients in a direction, but to actually execute on that behavioral change is outside of traditional physician roles. That's where educators and behavioral therapists and what we call lifestyle coaches come in.
Malia is helping the community carry out what the doctors are saying and recommending people do. The role of the healthcare system isn't necessarily to solve the problem, but to be a partner in that quest to improve health.
When we build this sense of community, the outcomes are incredible. We're laying the foundation, the values and the principles based upon who we are as people, as a culture. And that's where the healing begins, by bringing the community closer to health so that they become the motivation, the inspiration for the next person and the next person. We heal each other one at a time.
What would I say to somebody like that? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because she is making a difference in life. She's saving our lives by what she's doing. And I'm gonna help her every step of the way to make sure that my halal can enjoy this and the community at large. This is something that everybody needs to know. I love you, Malia. Thank you so much. You saved my life. You saved my husband's life. You saved my family's life. And it's time for us to start saving more lives, and we're going to do them together.